Rise and Farm, beautiful people. This is Surviving Living in a Small Town, part 8. I realized I skipped a part. Once you are at home, you start to realize just how much politics have destroyed small towns. You start to see how they've stripped away the power of the kings. Well, it's not them specifically. It's not like they strip it, but apartheid did that, and politicians enforce that. You start to realize, there is no working relationship between the chief and the politicians in charge. Politicians are the ones who get the budget to run their kingdoms or to run the people. But the kings are powerless. So essentially, because the politicians are not fully running the town because they are politics. So meaning there's a certain group that gets to be there's a certain group that gets to have a chance during that period, and then there are other groups that don't get a chance, which means there's a majority of people that are uncatered for, which fall under the king, because that's essentially, that small town belongs to a certain king. But the king is not addressing their needs in terms of finance or in terms of sustainability. The kings do traditional things like imgidi, checking of I don't know if they still keep the virgin rituals that they do, but there's just so much happening. But all of it just indicates that no one knows what needs to be done to take care of everyone. Politicians, they take care of the people that sign up with them, and those that don't sign up have to wait for other politics, for other politicians to take care of them. So you never get a society that is catered for holistically, because different groups cater for different people. So that's one thing that kills a town. It's that there is no leadership that is catered to everyone that is under that community. It's parted by politics. And I think that is a misfortune for each town. And you will see this a lot because you are obviously, when you're on the ground trying to make a way for your business. So you need to obviously look at the players of that town, the movers and shakers of that town, and you start to see where are the cracks, where are the problems, what can be done, and when can it be fixed. And it's very hard. It's very hard. Politics is a dirty game. I think Sonke Sayas, it's a dirty game. It comes with a lot of shade. And nobody knows how to win it. People only get an opportunity for that period of time, and they do much to keep it going, but that's it. That's it most of the time. So being at home, you get exposed to this in a intimate way, because it's a small town. You kind of know the politicians, you kind of know the royal house, you kind of know who's who. So you see their movements and you see their actions and you know what's coming. And it's that is one thing one hurdle you're gonna have to go through. And if you're aware umuntu wama politics like I am, you're gonna struggle a lot because you don't know hookups, you don't know anybody, and honestly, you're not interested in that. You're interested in establishing a solid business system for yourself and for the people that will benefit for that industry. So my advice on this is literally to go with the flow. Go with the flow, go with the flow, still focus on your business, but mind your business a lot, mind your business a lot. If you do get an opportunity to speak out on certain things, do, but also don't be too involved in something that is not your future plan. You're not trying to get into politicians pockets. You're not trying to be the next king. So you don't know what's going on within the royal house. You don't know what's going on within the political party. So stay away from it. Focus on building that product. Focus on building that product that will give you the the way forward, that will break all barriers. Focus on building the character, which is self. Build your character within the mess, and find yourself so that you know where you fit in. You fit in the business side of things. Business meaning you are here, you're back at home to mind your business, to recenter yourself, to focus yourself, to heal yourself, because you need healing. Everybody who's done a lot of work and has gone up and down, there is a time for you to come down, to slow down, to put things into perspective, to make clear of what you understand about life, and then to make decisions that are sound for you moving forward. So at this time of your life, you don't need to be fighting, and you don't need to be struggling. You need to center yourself and call in your powers. So that's one of the best things ukuthi you can see. It's so clear how this town is run, who's who in the zoo, what happened during apartheid, because it's still evident, and what happened to people who took over the town, how far they've gone into developing that town, and you can see the patterns of what they do when they come into power. So that's none of your business. It's just information that you need to know, so that in the future, should you be presented with an opportunity of the sort, you would know what to do. It's information. Every piece of information is important in your decision making. So when you come back home, center yourself, find your system. You need to find your system. You need to obviously get rid of all of this thing, but be aware of the politics and the leadership that is around you, because they too can be gatekeepers. They too can be gatekeepers. So it is up to you to center yourself, find your people. Obviously, you need to focus on being positive. You need to also find things that keep you busy so that you're not part of the chaos. And remember, you are a solution here, and being a solution means that you're not part of being a problem. So watch yourself, watch your surroundings. Remember also, you're not being a hero. You're not a hero. You're not a starring mentality. You are here to slow down and build sustainable systems for your business, because you are going to your golden years and you want something that is stable. Your focus must always be around what it is that you are doing, no matter the environment. The environment will give you information. It is you who knows what to do with that information. So, happy going back home. It is not a taboo. It is a place of strength. Tap into that strength. You deserve it.